So, hi guys, welcome back to the Model Horse Room. Today we're going to be continuing the Model Horse unboxing from last episode. So I basically got 2 months worth of models that I haven't had much time to look at, so I thought we'd look at them all together. So last time I focused entirely on Breyer, and this time I've got one Breyer that arrived after that one was filmed, and then I've got a couple of Schleich things, which is quite unusual for me, and then I've got quite a few My Little Pony things. So we're going to kick things off with the one that I can already see, because this is this guy. So I will try and open on camera. And this is a model that, like, I don't know, I was aware of him, I'd seen him, and he's part of a series. So he is black gold on the San Domingo mold, and he's part of the, like, it's 2007, I think. If you notice in the last episode, I opened the San Domingo on the semi-rearing Mustang mold. And these are both part of, like, the Marguerite Henry book series. And they did, like, re-releases of some of the models in 2007. And this is another one of them that came up literally the day after I'd ordered that semi-rearing Mustang. And he's nice. He's actually a lot nicer in person. But I'd pretty much said to myself, no, I don't connect the mold. He's a really good price, and he's quite hard to find because he was only made for a year, even though he's a regular run. But I'd said to myself, no, don't collect the mold, blah, blah, blah. Seller sent me an offer. I couldn't refuse it, so I bought him. And I was on the fence about him, but I knew I liked him, and I knew that when he sold, I'd be devastated. I'd get over it, but I'd have that initial, oh God, why didn't I buy that? So I decided to go ahead and pick him up. Because he was a really good price, and he's a mold that I do like, and he is part of a series that, even though I'm never going to get them all, because there's a lot of them, models that are based on Marguerite Henry books, I do really like having a few of them, and I don't have a black gold yet. And he's just really nice. He's this Breyer black. It's not going to come up at all on camera, I don't think, but he does have, like, the bluey tinges. So he is shaded. He's not just all one colour. And yeah, he's got a very pretty little face. I like the San Domingo mold. So yeah, this is the only Breyer in this video. So if you wanted to just see the Breyer, then there you go. I hope you hang around, but you don't have to. But yeah, this guy's pretty. He's a nice little pony, and he's a nice little addition to my little San Domingo conga that I've got going on. And then we're now moving on to the Schleich that I got. So I don't buy secondhand Schleich anymore because, like, not to boast, but I have pretty much all of the ones I want, apart from the really super limited edition ones that I'm never going to get. And I'm not a Schleich completionist now. I used to be, so I've got all of them basically up until like 2016, 2017. And now I just get the ones I like, but I'm always on the lookout for variations of ones that I've already got that are older ones. And this is a variation I've been wanting for quite a while. I'm always cautious about buying secondhand Schleich because they're often, if you buy more than one, they're more than likely going to just come loose. So I bought this guy separately on his own specifically so that I can work out how to get the bag, so that he would be reasonably safe. And indeed he did. And he is the Andalusian Stallion from 2006, but he has very, very defined dapples. I thought he was going to be a Germany, but he's not. He is another made in China. I've already got 2 of these guys, but this one is so different to the ones that I've already got that I just couldn't resist. And I've been aware of this variation, and I've been looking for it for a while. Because this is a really nice mold. I really like these Schleich from this era. This is my childhood era, and I'll go and get the other ones that I've got of this guy, and we'll have a little comparison. Next, we have a big box that will be exciting to me and probably not exciting to anyone else. But this is got a couple of things in it. It's got a lot of things I've already got, but it's got a couple of things in it that I've been looking for a long while. So we're just going to have to dig in. So it's got, like, these are all bits from the show jumping set, which I've already got. I've already got all of the show jumping set as well. So they're of minimal interest, although it's always nice to have double stuff. And I will, because I'm that kind of person, you better believe I'm going to be checking and going like, oh, is this one made in China? Is this one made in Germany? So we've got all of that. And then, oh, there's still more of that. There must be more than one set of, because there's 4 of these. There was only 2 of these included in the original set, so there's obviously more than one set in here. And then there's this, which is nice to have the box for, and I believe this is just full of, yeah, this is loads of that fencing, which is a really good thing to have, because if I ever do get a bigger display, then I really like the Schleich fencing, so I'm not complaining. But then, yeah, it's got like mould on it. There's a bit of water. Then we have the things that I basically bought this lot for. So for years, I have had one Schleich hedge. And I remember where I got it. I got it from my local toy shop. Apparently they'd had a boy in the day before that just wanted a hedge. So they'd split up the set. So, and this is after this set had been discontinued. And yeah, I've had one hedge hanging around for years, and because I'm the sort of person I am, I've always wanted 2, even though they're identical, and I've never found one on its own before, until this lot that I saw. So I now have 2 of the Schleich hedges, which is the set, so that's good. And then, yeah, the other thing that had really piqued my interest, well, we've got, these are the working tools accessories. I've already got these are in sort of rough shape. This is a nice little set. That's got a lot of its fork things snapped off. But anyway, the shining star of this is this hay bale, this single hay bale. Because again, for years I've had the complete working tools set minus a hay bale, and now I have all 3 hay bales. So that's that and this are the entire reason for buying this lot. But it's also really nice to have lots of that fencing. And it was a really good price. It was like a tenner for all this, so that was a bargain in my opinion to get 2 things that I've wanted for a long while off of my list. And I believe all I need now is the whip from the wagon that they did in like 2005. I have the wagon set, but I don't have the whip. So if anyone has a random whip for sale in the UK that's not inappropriate, a Schleich whip, I would be interested. And now we are going to move on to the My Little Pony section of this video. I always do in winter. In summer you have like car boot sales, yard sales, that sort of thing. And I tend to quench my thirst for My Little Ponies there. And then in winter it all goes a bit mental. So I've got a few little My Little Pony things. These are all, well, you'll see, they're all G1, G3. So the first thing is the only G3 thing actually, is this Dress Up Evening Wear Sparkle Works, which is not mint in box. It has been opened, that tab's been thing made, and it has, I'm pretty sure she's been out of there. Well, she has been out of there actually, because the advert showed her out of it, but they've repackaged it. I bought this knowing that it was complete and knowing that it came with the box and thinking I could put them all back in there and it'd be nice, because I'm trying to get more G3 mint in box before the prices inevitably start to increase, as these are now over 20 years old. So, but yeah, the seller actually packaged them all back in the box super nicely for me, so I don't think I'm even going to have to get her out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she's got that disintegrating hair that some of the pink G3s have. But that's not too big a deal because she's in the box. She's got a very thin tail. But yeah, she'll stay in the box. I know people are always like, break them out the boxes, but I love the packaging. And the best thing about this, well, not the best thing, but another thing about this that made me really interested, it was super cheap, by the way. It was like £2 I won it for. I couldn't believe it. And it also came with the catalogues. And these catalogues, like, I have my childhood ones because I was that sort of child, but I also carried them everywhere. So they're very ripped. I ticked them off. I screwed them up. So it's really nice. Like, these have clearly just come out of the packaging. So we have the little advertisement coming soon on VHS and DVD, fall 2005. So almost 20 years ago, A Very Minty Christmas, which I have the minty. So that's a nice little bit of My Little Pony merch. And she's so cute. And then we also have this catalogue, which is going to be 2004, 2005. So I do already have this catalogue, but mine is in rough shape. And I always love looking on a lot of these. You can see like prototype ponies. I don't know if there's any in here, but certainly in some of the other ones, I have to make a video about it. There are like ponies that the poses are slightly different or the colours are slightly different. So yeah, this is like total nostalgia fest for me. I also love how shiny they always look in the catalogues. Like, it would always disappoint me because they'd arrive and I'd be like, they're not shiny. Like, they're fine, they're lovely, but they just, whatever they did to these models, they look so nice. So, like, I think that Shenanigans is different. That's on the donkey pose. I think it was on, like, a walking pose when it was released. I'll correct myself in the edit if I'm wrong, but I don't recognise that Shenanigans, but I know there is a Shenanigans with that set. So, yeah, this is another really good reason to get this lot. And then we're going to move on to the reproductions, the G1 reproductions that Basic Fun do, which I have pretty much all of them. I've been trying to keep up to date with them, but I've also learnt that you can wait for them to come up secondhand and they will be considerably cheaper. So I had to get these two guys, bless them. They came in like a bin bag and I couldn't believe that both of them were in there because the price was like £15 and I was like, is this for both of them? And then I bought them because like I've conferred with the seller, like it is for both of them because it was a bit ambiguous in the listing. And they arrived in this and I was convinced there was only one in here because it was such a little bin bag, but there are two. And so these are the series 2 of the plush. So I didn't have any of this series. I still need medley. But yeah, these are $12.99 each on Amazon. I waited like over a year and I managed to get both of them for $15. So that was a really good deal and they are really cute. And I am quite particular about like, I quite like them to still have the like the hair thing in and the tag on. They don't have to, like if they're cheap enough, it doesn't matter. But I prefer that. So yeah, these two guys are really nice. I do really like these Basic Fun ones. And the main difference between these and Hasbro, anything Hasbro's done in the last decade, is that they have such nice hair. Like this is such good quality. And they're not horrendously expensive, like for what they are. So yeah, really happy to pick these two guys up. And another set I've been waiting for ages is this one, which is the 40th anniversary. I don't think it has a specific name. It's just like the 40th anniversary collection. And this is different because these are pearlized. So it's a pearly blossom and a pearly cotton candy. And it also comes with a little mini glory, which is I don't have any of the blind bag ones because I wasn't the biggest fan of them in the pictures. And I'm not actually the biggest fan of them in real life as I'm looking at her. And I'm not getting into the blind bag stuff unless there's something I really desperately want. I'm trying to avoid blind bags, so I don't have any of these little guys. But this is a cute little set that I've been waiting for. I'd looked at it on Amazon. I try not to buy from Amazon, but I got it for a really good deal, again, on eBay. And I have all these Basic Fun ones in the boxes, but I don't know whether to take these out at some point because you can't really see them. And they are really nice. They're really pearly. I was actually going to try and wait to see if I could get these guys out of the box. I'd just find the two out of the box because I'm not that bothered about the glory. But this was such a good price for all three of them that I couldn't resist it. So yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to display this. I have all my other Basic Fun ones like stacked up. So it's not going to go like that, but we'll see. They'll go somewhere and they're very cute. And I hope that Basic Fun keep doing these reproductions. They've slowed down recently, but I hope they keep doing them. And the last thing I bought, there's no point in trying to do like a reveal here because it's massive. This is the G1 show stable, which I've been trying to pick up more of these G1 playsets recently because they're only getting rarer. But I am also quite particular about I like them to be complete or near complete because I don't want to be fishing around looking for, oh, I need that bit from this set and I need the bottle from the Lullaby Nursery and I need the glasses from the schoolhouse, which incidentally I do need the glasses from the schoolhouse. But so I try and get these when they're mostly complete. And this came up again for a really good price considering this is now 45 years old. And this is, spoiler, it's new in the box. It's pretty much complete. It's missing, I believe I'm missing that bridle. I actually thought it was more incomplete when I bought it because it was sort of hard to tell from the photos, but no, it's pretty much complete and it is in really good condition. I had a few bits from the show stable anyway. Not sure how I can move the camera to try and make it a bit better for you. but I'll do that. Yeah, so I had a few bits from the show stable anyway, but I didn't have, like, I just had a few fences, and I had obviously a lemon drop because everyone has a lemon drop. But this is in really good condition. I have dusted it because it was quite dusty, but it still has, like, I think most of the original stickers, which is a really nice thing. And in here we have pretty much everything. I'll try and push it to the back. So we've got like these 3 little trophies. I don't know where I can put them really. And then we have these 2 little trophy shells, which I did already have one of these, so that wasn't a major deal. These 2 like feeding troughs, that again I already had one, but it's nice to have 2 because I've noticed that mine, the ones I had are a slightly different colour. It won't show on camera, but they're just a slightly, it's probably just like the sun or something has faded them. And then we have this little like A-frame jump, which is nice. It have both of the combs with it. This one, I'm not going to move that because that looks like it's going to snap if you try and move it. But I have this little pink one, and then the standard like white brush. And then there's 3 rosettes that come with it. I had one of these rosettes already, but it didn't have the sticker had come off, but I now have all 3 of them anyway. There is the jump, which from what I understand is quite hard to find, like the yellow pole for them. So that was cool. And then we have Brady, the dog, who unfortunately, like a lot of them, he's still got a lot of paint on him, but he has got that like plasticizer leakage going on. So that's why I'm trying not to touch him too much because he's sticky, and I'm scared that if I touch the painted bits, I think the paint will just come off. So, but he's super cute, and he's like the reason that I bought the set, because you don't often find them with the dog. So, yeah, he's a cute little bean. And even though he's got the plasticizer leakage, he'll still sit on display perfectly fine. I'll just keep him away from everything else. And we have the pony, who's got a flag. I was wondering for ages where this flag goes, but it goes in the top of her saddle. So this is just like your bog standard lemon drop. I will say she has like the smoothest hair I think I've ever felt on a G1. Like they always have smooth hair, but this gal's hair is like ridiculously smooth. And she does have the staining that you often get. This guy had clearly been stored with her saddle on. It's not showing up so much on camera, but she does have staining there. And I do have a couple already that don't have stains, so I'll leave that saddle on her and she'll be the sacrificial display pony. And then we've got the other flags that go on the top, which I'll add a picture in the end of what it looks like all set up because it looks pretty awesome. And then we have all the fences. Again, I already had a couple of these fences, but it's nice to have the full lot. And then we have the bed, and we even have the little blanket that goes on the bed, which is another bit that's not easy to find because it could just be a random unbranded thing. And then we also have the top to finish up with the little weather vane. They're so cute. That is such a cute little pony. Looks like a little native trying to go get his tea or something. So yeah, this has it has some sticker stainage as it's going to. There's some sun fading there, like along the front there. And there's like glue residue and stuff. But honestly, considering how old it is, I'm super happy with this. And especially for what I paid with it. So yeah, thank you for watching this second toy haul. And I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, let me know. And yeah, support the channel because I don't have any ponies coming. So I need some more ponies before I can do some more reviews to arrive. So thank you for watching and goodbye.